Hello, Intro Psych students, and welcome to my Introduction to Psychology class online. I'm making this video just to tell you a little bit about the course, and so that you know that I'm me and I'm a real person. Here I am with my I Love New York mug, drinking some water. I have a PhD in psychology, which I got from New York University, thus the mug. There you go. I moved here from New York about 8 years ago, and I really love Tucson, and I really love teaching at PIMA. So I'm hoping that we're going to have a great semester together. So let me tell you a little bit about what you're in for. First of all, you need to know how to use D2L. You're taking an online class. Everything is online, and D2L is the way that you enter the course and do all the work on it. So if you don't know how to use D2L, there's a link on the homepage that will show you. You can take a little mini course in learning how to use it. You can also now, because we're post-pandemic, go to any campus and get somebody there to help you learn D2L. You can also fiddle around with it at home, and I think you might be able to figure it out. But you really do need to be comfortable with D2L to take this course, so please make sure that you are. The only way that you can fail this class is to not do the work. I have made everything very simple. The exams are simple. The assignments are simple. As long as you do the work on time, I guarantee you that you're going to get an A or a B in this class. The only way to fail is just not to do the work. So there are always students who they come the first week, they do some work, and then they never show up again. Those are the only ones who can fail. So if you don't want to fail this course, just do the work and you'll do really well. I promise you, absolutely. The first thing you need to do is you go to D2L and you find the content tab. It's on the left side of the page. You click on the content. On the left side, you will see a long list of folders there. And the first folder you should see is the Start Here folder, which is maybe where you're finding this. So if you go to Start Here, you will see all the things you need to do. And then there's another folder called Then Go Here, and that has your syllabus and the course calendar in it. The course calendar tells you literally when everything you have to do is due in the class. I recommend that you print it out. It will make your life much easier if you have a list of everything that you have to do. It's also, there's a D2L calendar, and I've put all the assignments in the D2L calendar, so it should be easy for you to figure out when everything is due. The syllabus is really, really important for you. It has all the information you need to know. Before you email me, I welcome emails at crubenstein@pima.edu. But before you do that, look in the syllabus, because the answer to your question is probably there. The first thing you should know, too, is that the textbook is free. There is a link to it in the Start Here page, and also in the folders. There are 8 units of study in this class. So there are 8 folders, Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3, and so forth. And in every one of those unit folders, there's a link to the appropriate chapters of the free textbook that you will need to read. So it's very simple to find the textbook. It's in a PDF format. You can read it pretty much anywhere. It might be hard to read on your phone, but if you have to do that, then you can do that too. The system for grading in this class is very simple. It's 1,000 points. So you should always know what your grade is going to be. There's a cumulative score that you're going to have that shows up in your D2L gradebook. By the end of the semester, if you're in the 900s, you get an A. If you're in the 800s, a B, 700s, a C, and you can figure out the rest. And as I said, it's really easy to get an A or a B in this class as long as you do the work. So every time, this will be the first video, it's an introduction, and then in every one of those units, for 8 units, I'm going to do a little introductory video for you in that unit, and it's not required to watch the video, but it sure will help you. So I highly recommend that you watch my videos, because I'm going to give you clues to sort of what will be in your exams and what you need to know for that unit. By the end of this semester, you will know a lot about psychology. We will be doing discussions in this class. We will be doing papers, just a couple discussions and a couple papers. And you will always have an option. You will have an option to choose which of basically 2 topics you want to write about. So I'm never going to force you to do anything that you don't want to do. But by the end of the semester, you will know a great deal about yourself. You are required to take 20 self-tests in this class, and these are quizzes about your personality, about your sleep deprivation, your eating habits, all kinds of things that are important to know about yourself. And at the end of the semester, you will have a pile of results that you need to save. And for the final paper, that's one of the choices. You can write what's called a self-discovery paper about yourself. But there's also a research paper if you don't want to do that instead. And I do want to tell you, by the end of the semester, here are some of the things you're going to know just to get you excited about taking this course. You're going to know how to cope with stress. You're going to be able to sharpen your memory when it really matters. You're going to learn to appreciate the value of gratitude and mindfulness. That means being in the moment and being a generous person. All of these things are not only good for other people, they're good for you, for your own mental health. You're going to learn how to overcome sleep deprivation. One of the main causes of depression, believe it or not, is sleep deprivation. And you're going to learn about the importance of sleep and how to do sleep hygiene, some of which is basically going to bed at the same time and waking up at the same time every day, including on the weekends, And it's also getting regular aerobic exercise. All of those things are going to help you with your sleep. You're going to learn how to deal with anxiety and depression. You're going to learn how to change bad habits, either your own bad habits or maybe your dog's or your little sister's. You're going to realize the value of positive thinking. So being slightly optimistic, even when it's not realistic, turns out it's really good for your mental health. And also being persistent. Psychologists call it a trait. Having a trait called grit can really help you succeed in life. And that's just somebody who keeps trying no matter what. And you will be taking a grit test in this class. So you will learn whether or not, in fact, you do have grit. You'll learn about recognizing psychological disorders and how to treat them. And all of this is to say that if you do your work on time and you take it seriously, you are going to come out way ahead at this class, more than just an academic course. I'm hoping that it will change your life for the better in many ways that you might not realize in a week or a month after you take the class, but maybe a half a year, even 5 years later. So we are embarking on this journey together, and I wish you the best of luck. Feel free to email me if you have any questions. My email is in the syllabus. As I said, look in the syllabus if you have any questions. And I will see you online very soon. Bye-bye, and good luck in my class.